Hello everyone, Penn Central 5700 here. Welcome to episode 1 of Review, where I review things. So this is a Gemini Jets model that came out in 2019, I want to say November, but this is a model of the Airbus A321neo. This is the JetBlue livery with registration November 2002 Juliet, and we'll take a quick look at some history and then we'll take a look at the details.
The Airbus A320 first launched in 1987 as Airbus's first narrow-body airliner. The stretched version, the A321, was released in 1993. In 2014, Airbus re-engined the A320 family with new engines, dubbing it the A320neo. In 2019, JetBlue, based in New York, received their first A321neo from Airbus. Registration November 2002 Juliet.
Alright, so after a little history segment, we'll start off with the model. We'll start with the packaging here. This is the standard Gemini Jets box. We have the illustration of the model in the front, the aircraft type specification, and the airline there. We flip open the flap here, that's where the model would be, and then back here we have some information on it. And we flip over the box, we have their web links and another illustration of the model on the top there. Alrighty then, here it is, the 1:400 scale JetBlue A321neo. This is a really nice model, and for those of you who've not had a 1:400 scale model or an A321 on this scale, just put here, this is a dice for scale, so this is a really small model. Only about maybe 2 inches wingspan, 2.5 long, but it's a very small item. We'll take a look at some of the details on it closer now. Alright, so here's the tail section of the plane. We'll go into a little bit closer detail. Right here, we have the tail of the aircraft with the JetBlue logo there, and the Baloons pattern design that JetBlue has on the A321neo fleet. Now, I do want to point something out. When I got this model, the tail was very loose right out of the package. Gemini Jets is not known for their expertise in quality with shipping and handling and construction of the models, but just wanted to point that out. Then right here, we have the aft door. Then right here, we have the registration, November 2002 Juliet, and the American flag, and then the aircraft type specification. Right here, we have the cargo door, the aft cargo door, to be more specific, and another little door here. And then on top of the model here, we have these 2 antennae and the Wi-Fi sat dome. And right here, over the wings, we have the emergency exits, 2 of them there, and we have the walkway pattern there on the wings as well. You can see there, like so. And that's pretty cool looking, in my opinion. Alright, so here's the nose of the aircraft. We have another one of these antenna on the top. Going down the length here, we have the JetBlue branding there. There's the door, and on the other side, there is the Fly-Fi logo right next to the door, not on this side, because you don't board this door. Then right here we have the aircraft name. This one is named David Neilman after JetBlue's founder. And then here we have the windshield, and the windshield wipers are printed there. And then there's this little orange square, and I don't really know what that is. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments below. But I don't know what that is. So here's a quick overview of the opposite side of the model, and it's almost exactly the same, except we have the Fly-Fi logo right there by the door. And there are no cargo doors on this side, and that is. Alright, so we'll take a look at the engines next, and here they are. There's one on either side. This is a twin-engined aircraft. They're painted dark blue with the JetBlue web address on them there. If I move it forward here, you'll be able to see the inside. Got a little bit of the green paint in there. I think that's prototypical to the real aircraft. Got the silver lining on the outside, and really well detailed inside of the engine, which I think is really neat. And we'll take a look at the wings here too. We've got our flap tracks and all different bits there, and there's plenty of molded on and painted on detail on the top. And then we also have the winglets on our airplane here. Those look really good as well. Here's a quick look at the other side. The engine's basically the exact same, and the wing is exactly the same as well. If I move it like this, you'll be able to see the walkway detailing a little bit better there. So I flipped the model over here to see some of the underside details. See the cargo doors here and here. as well as some other different miscellaneous bits and bobs that are painted on. And here's the landing gear. We got both rear landing gear here and the nose gear up here. Now all these roll. This model is equipped with rolling landing gear, but the front landing gear came bent out of the box, and it's still a little bent. I don't know if you can see that. But again, so those two faults right out of the box with this model, so that's not really a good first impression for this model. Then we have right here the stand hole. That's where you can put it onto a stand if you so choose. And back there is the Gemini Jets logo on the underside. So after that's all been said and done, what's my final opinion on this model? Well, to be frank, it's quite nice. I think Gemini did a good job with lots of the detailing. I just wish it came packaged a little better. Right out of the box, I had this loose and this bent, and that came out a few days afterwards. So not very sturdy on Gemini Jet's part, but I have seen people where their wings have fallen off or the wheels are missing, and I think Gemini Jets really needs to get that together with their shipping and handling processes. But other than that, this is absolutely a phenomenal item. If you're a JetBlue fan or an Airbus fan, or you just like the A321neo or the livery, I highly recommend it. It's a really nice plane, and I think it's the best variant of the A321neo, at least from JetBlue, on the market right now. So that's going to wrap up this review. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoy it, I guess, and if you want to subscribe, be appreciated. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.